James Kaufman, World News Report today, July 28th, 2025. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, we discussed the next major watch date for a large quake would be the 30th and 31st, but we have so many geomagnetic connections to so many planets. We've just had another magnitude 6.5 earthquake right west-northwest of Sabang, Indonesia. They're giving it a 10-kilometer depth, which is the default depth here. This is the USGS reporting. You can see how busy the globe actually is. Jumping over to volcanoesandearthquakes.com, we can see the 6.5 earthquake took place on a plate tectonic boundary between two active, ongoingly erupting volcanoes. To get some detailed information on this, looks like the USGS will be the main source here at volcanoesandearthquakes.com, and they are going to be using the default depth of 10 kilometers, with the Germans coming in at a mere 6.2 and Raspberry Shake coming in at a 6.4 magnitude earthquake. Now on to some detailed information about this quake. Jumping over to volcanodiscovery.com, we see that we have a very strong magnitude 6.5 earthquake occurred about 50 minutes ago, the Bay of Bengal, 85 kilometers southwest of Great Nicobar Island, India. Taking a look at some of the details, again coming in at a 6.5 magnitude, i.e. the USGS is the primary source, and it released 5.3 atomic bombs worth of energy. So no small earthquake whatsoever. This quake also took place in a sparsely populated area, so our DYFI came in, well, very meagerly. Comparing earthquake data from different reporting agencies, we'll start out with the USGS, came in at a 6.5, default depth of 10 kilometers. Notice the asterisk that points down to here. A depth given as 10 kilometers often means that the depth of the quake could not be determined with sufficient accuracy. Next, we have Germany coming in with a 6.2, default depth 10 kilometers, Raspberry Shake 6.4, default depth 10 kilometers. Next, we have the French coming in at a magnitude 6.26, one of the highest evaluations I've ever seen them give an earthquake. Maybe this quake was stronger than we think. The Australians coming in at 6.5, 26 kilometers of depth. Then we have Thailand coming in at 6.1, a default depth of 10 kilometers. We have Indonesia coming in at 6.3, 15 kilometers of depth. We have the Europeans coming in at a 6.5, 10 kilometers default depth. We have the Italians coming in at 6.5 as well, and they actually have a depth of 15 kilometers. That's followed lastly by the Incorporated Research Institute for Seismology, coming in also at a 6.5 with 10 kilometers in depth. Now, this earthquake had no tsunami warning, although I thought I would check the National Data Buoy Center anyway, because it was such a large earthquake and it was situated out in the Bay of Bengal. We do in fact have a buoy in event mode. It's going to be buoy 23218, and I tell you what, I don't see an event whatsoever, looking as closely as I can at this. So it did put a buoy in event mode, but I don't see an event. An event would be in red. So no tsunami was created. So in summary, what do we have? Another large earthquake Now, we did predict these earthquakes based on the planetary positions and the geomagnetic connections with Earth to all the other planets in the local area. We have a default depth of 10 kilometers. The DYFI came in very small because no one is in this area, sparsely populated. We do expect more earthquake activity throughout the week and really into next week and the following week, etc. We have outlined some dates based on some alignments, and our next watch date is going to be the 30th and 31st, but based on this activity and all the geomagnetic connections that we currently have with other planetary bodies, we could have a quake at any point in time. And what do I mean by that? Every planet we see highlighted in pink, including Pluto, Mercury, Saturn, and Neptune, and very soon to be Iris, we have a geomagnetic connection to. I am, and you should be as well, more than surprised that we haven't seen any more solar activity than we're currently seeing. With that said, God bless you and yours. Please share, subscribe, and always remember that anything's possible in Bizarro World.